The Messenger Angel Gabriel brings good news. You must open this now. The evil plan has been stopped. Do not delay your blessings. This is the part 2 of the message. There is something hidden behind their silence, something that nearly destroyed them. They sought to protect you from it, so they withdrew. They attempted to erase themselves from your story so that their demons wouldn't consume your peace. But what they didn't grasp is that you were created to be the one who could step into their darkest place and still perceive light. You do not flinch in the face of pain. You carry oil. You carry healing. And you have been prepared to restore what the enemy tried to ruin. God reveals your soulmate was betrayed by someone they trusted, someone older, someone they dared not speak against. This betrayal left them ashamed, confused, and bound in silence. They stopped believing they deserved love. They began to believe that if they drew too close to you, you would witness the brokenness they worked so hard to hide. That's why they left, not because they stopped loving you, but because they thought love meant sparing you from their turmoil. But now heaven declares, enough. You deserve the truth. They deserve redemption. And this message is the beginning. Within the next 3 days from July 8th, 2025, something will happen, something that confirms every word you are reading right now. You will notice a strange pattern, a repeating number, a face from the past, or a word spoken in a dream. Do not ignore it. It is your confirmation. The Messenger Angel Gabriel is shifting timelines for you. What seemed impossible is becoming possible. What was delayed is now released. God proclaims, no one will be able to block this anymore, not family. Not fear, not time, not shame, not money, not distance. What I have joined together in spirit, no force can break apart in flesh. You are about to step into the most divine, emotional, sacred reunion of your life. But first you must comprehend the weight of this truth. Your soulmate nearly died, not physically, but spiritually. They almost surrendered. They almost became someone else. But your memory saved them. Your prayers protected them. And your name kept echoing inside their soul like an unforgettable song. Do not tell anyone this. It is too holy, too raw. Keep it close to your heart. Treat it like precious oil, because this revelation will forever transform how you perceive love. Your soulmate has a story to tell, and when they finally sit before you, eyes trembling, voice quivering, they will utter these words. I thought I lost you forever, but something kept pulling me back to you. And in that moment you will know this was never a game. It was a spiritual test, and the time has come to complete it. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 333. The path to reunion. There are those who will be angered when this unfolds, people who tried to take your place, who lied about you behind your back, who laughed when they thought you were forgotten. But God declares, I will make them watch as I restore what they tried to bury. I will make them witness the resurrection of your love, and no one, not even the voices from their past, will be able to compete with what I have written in heaven. You were chosen for each other before your first heartbreak, before your first breath. This connection was born in fire, and now it returns to you in glory. Type Amen to claim your blessing. 777. Do not skip this. Do not doubt this. Do not tell anyone yet, because what comes next is sacred, and it is already on its way to your door. The Messenger Angel Gabriel commands you to open this right now. It is only for you. Do not tell anyone. Your soulmate's hidden truth has been revealed. Open it immediately. It's exclusively for you. Do not try to skip this. You weren't meant to find this now, but heaven has shifted something, and because of that shift, you are now standing on a spiritual doorway. God has placed this message before you because time is no longer on your side. Something has been happening behind your back, and the person whose heart has been spiritually tied to yours is weeping in silence. Many smile at you, but one soul has borne the weight of your absence alone, and tonight God declares the silence breaks. Type Amen to unlock the next blessing. 111. This is not just about love. It's about what you were never told. The one made for you has been waking up at night with your name trembling on their lips. And heaven is watching, because even though you are separated, your hearts continue to reach. There is something divine between you that others tried to bury, but the Messenger Angel Gabriel asserts, no one can hide what God has anointed. Your soulmate had to lie. God urges, listen closely. They told you they were fine. They told others they had moved on. But their spirit never did, because something about you remained, even when the world tried to snatch you from their grasp. They pretended. They masked the longing with achievements and distractions. But every time your name echoes in their ears, they break again inside. They broke a promise, but they never stopped loving you. Type Amen to receive your second hidden blessing. 333. Someone forced them to let go, not because they wished to, but because of a threat, a decision made in fear. But it was always you. It was always your face they saw in prayer. And now heaven is moving to give you the truth they were never allowed to speak, the truth that quickens their heartbeat even July 8th, 2025. God proclaims you are their missing piece, and they know it. For the past 9 months, their soul has been fighting a war between loyalty and longing, between what they were told and what they truly feel. But July 8th, 2025, something snapped. Heaven stepped in, and the mask is falling. They've been dreaming of you repeatedly, waking with tears, waking calling your name. God reveals the dream wasn't just a dream. It was a vision. The messenger angel Gabriel indicates they wrote something down that you must see, a message hidden in a drawer, a letter never sent. But within that message, your name is repeated over and over, and the last part they wrote reads, I still believe in us, even if the world doesn't. Type Amen if you are ready to receive what heaven concealed for you. 777. Someone tried to block this someone near them, someone who claimed to be protecting them, but was truly controlling them, whispering doubts, making them feel guilty for loving you. And so they stopped replying. They stopped reaching out. Not because they stopped caring, but because they were silenced. But July 8th, 2025, God declares, I am lifting the veil. You are about to witness something you never imagined. You are about to discover that everything you believed was over is not yet complete. This was paused, not canceled. Delayed, not denied. God says, I was waiting for the right moment to show you this. That moment is now. That person still loves you, and they are closer than you think. They are going to reappear soon, unexpectedly. And when they do, they will not be the same person you last knew, because they've transformed, not in heart, but in strength. They are returning different, bolder, no longer afraid of losing what they were born to protect, you. Type Amen to receive confirmation that the reunion is already written. 999. God urges, do not be deceived by appearances. Their silence was not rejection. Their distance was not disinterest. Their absence was not abandonment. It was pain. It was confusion. And it was because someone was pulling strings. But those strings are breaking. Angels have begun cutting the chains. And that means one thing: freedom. You will soon hear the sound of someone confessing. They will whisper words they once swallowed. They will admit the things they denied. And when they speak it, you will feel it in your spirit, because it was always in your heart, too. God says you already knew, but now you will have proof. They almost married someone else, but something stopped them, not fear, not failure, but your faith, your memory, your spirit, which kept haunting them in every silence. They tried. They tried to replace what was divine, but heaven didn't permit it, because what God joins, no man can separate. Type Amen if you're ready to break every blockage keeping you apart. 1212. They saw you recently, perhaps not in person, perhaps just in a photo, or someone showed them something, or they heard your name from a stranger's lips. But when it happened, they froze, and in that moment, God shook their soul. The old flame ignited again, not a new love, but the original, the eternal one. The messenger angel Gabriel declares, Your name was carved in their soul before they were born. You were meant to love each other. You were meant to walk side by side. But the enemy feared what you two could build, so confusion was sent, separation was planted. But that seed of love never died. It went underground, but now it is rising again. Someone is weeping because they miss you, not the person you think, not the one pretending, but the real one, the one who prays silently at night, saying, God, if they still love me, give me a sign. This is that sign. Type Amen if you're ready to unlock divine timing. 444 God reveals you are about to be shocked, not by pain, but by clarity. This time there will be no misunderstanding, no miscommunication. Everything hidden is coming to the surface. There's a friend who knows the full story, and soon their tongue will slip, or they'll tell you accidentally. That's how you'll know this wasn't your imagination. It was spiritual warfare. They saw you in their future, even when they denied it. God states, I am about to flip the script. There was a moment when they almost reached out, but fear took over, fear of rejection, fear that too much time had passed. But heaven is removing that fear. A divine push is coming, and when they reach out, do not ignore it. Even if the message is short, even if it's just one word, it's the beginning of something sacred. You prayed for them, and your prayer is shaking their world. They are being led back to you, not by force, but by faith. Type Amen to release every delay sent by darkness. 555. God says you need to prepare, because once the reunion begins, it won't feel the same. It will feel new, holy, pure. This will not be like the past. This is the redemption part of the story. You've both grown. You've both suffered. And now you both deserve peace. They saw you with someone else, and it crushed them, even if they never admitted it, even if they acted strong. They were jealous, not in sin, but in love, because they still felt that you were theirs, that no one else could hold what God created for them. And now the pain is too profound to ignore. They're going to ask it soon. Do you still think of me? And you will know that this was never a game. This was a spiritual test, and the time has come to complete it. Type Amen to seal this sacred truth in your destiny. 222. God declares, you are not late. You are right on time. There were things you had to heal first. There were storms you had to survive. And even they had to be broken in private, because now they won't return with weakness. They'll return with purpose, with clarity, with a plan, and with a heart that won't let go again. The Messenger Angel Gabriel says, I held back your reunion until you were ready to receive it with maturity. Now you're ready. Their return will be sudden. One moment you're alone. The next, there's a message, a phone call, a knock, and everything will shift. Do not ignore the signs. Do not let pride block the blessing. Do not let fear speak louder than love. Type Amen to let divine love enter your home. 888. This is real.